12N crawler tractor practice test. Question 1. When working on a diagonal side hill cut, how should the blade be set? A. Straight. B. Angled toward the uphill side. C. Angled toward the downhill side. Or D. Tilted down on the uphill side. The correct answer is C. Angled toward the downhill side. Angling the blade toward the downhill side helps keep the material on the high side and maintain stability. Question 2. What is the primary purpose of the float function on a crawler tractor blade? A. To increase downward pressure. B. To allow the blade to follow ground contours. C. To lock the blade in a fixed position. Or D. To lift the blade rapidly. The correct answer is B. To allow the blade to follow ground contours. The float position allows the blade to rest on the ground and follow its shape by its own weight. Question 3. Which check is critical for the undercarriage to prevent premature wear? A. Track tension. B. Blade sharpness. C. Seat belt tension. Or D. Exhaust color. The correct answer is A. Track tension. Improper track tension, too tight or too loose, is a leading cause of undercarriage wear. Question 4. Why should a crawler tractor be refueled at the end of the workday? A. To check for fuel leaks. B. To prevent condensation in the tank. C. To increase machine weight for stability. Or D. To clean the fuel filter. The correct answer is B. To prevent condensation in the tank. Refueling at the end of the day leaves no air space in the tank, preventing moisture from condensing. Question 5. What is the function of grousers on track pads? A. To provide traction. B. To reduce ground pressure. C. To protect the track pins. Or D. To support the roller frame. The correct answer is A. To provide traction. Grousers are the protruding ribs on the track pads that dig into the ground for traction. Question 6. What is blade capacity determined by? A. The weight of the tractor. B. The height and width of the blade. C. The engine horsepower. Or D. The hydraulic pump pressure. The correct answer is B. The height and width of the blade. Blade capacity is a volume measurement based on the dimensions of the blade and its ability to hold material. Question 7. In what situation is counter-rotation of the tracks used? A. To travel at maximum speed. B. To make a spot turn. C. To reverse uphill. Or D. To engage the parking brake. The correct answer is B. To make a spot turn. Counter-rotation involves one track moving forward while the other moves backward, allowing the machine to turn in place. Question 8. How does a pat blade differ from a standard S-blade? A. It can only lift and tilt. B. It can power angle, tilt, and lift/lower. C. It is used only for rocky ground. Or D. It has no hydraulic controls. The correct answer is B. It can power angle, tilt, and lift/lower. PAT stands for power angle tilt, offering 3 degrees of motion for versatile grading. Question 9. What is the risk of reversing a dozer continually at high speed? A. Engine overheating. B. Accelerated undercarriage wear. C. Hydraulic fluid cavitation. Or D. Blade misalignment. The correct answer is B. Accelerated undercarriage wear. Reverse travel, especially at high speeds, causes significant wear on the bushings and pins of the track system. Question 10. What is the minimum distance to maintain from the edge of a 2-meter deep trench when traveling? A. 0.5 meters. B. 1 meter. C. 2 meters. Or D. 5 meters. The correct answer is C. 2 meters. Standard safety protocol requires staying at least the depth of the trench away from the edge to prevent cave-ins. Question 11. What does a yellow-colored marker tape indicate when unearthed? A. Water pipes. B. Gas or steam pipes. C. Electrical cables. Or D. Fiber optic lines. The correct answer is B. Gas or steam pipes. Color-coded tapes identify buried surfaces. Yellow is for gas, oil, or steam. Question 12. Why should different soil types be segregated during excavation? A. To make the site look organized. B. To allow for proper compaction during backfill. C. To prevent the machine from sinking. Or D. To reduce dust. The correct answer is B. To allow for proper compaction during backfill. Segregating soils ensures that structural backfill material is not contaminated with topsoil or organic matter. Question 13. What is the purpose of the ROPS frame? A. To improve visibility. B. To protect the operator during a rollover. C. To mount work lights. Or D. To provide a handhold for entry. The correct answer is B. To protect the operator during a rollover. ROPS, rollover protective structure, is designed to create a survival zone for the operator in case of a tip-over. Question 14. What is backbelating? A. Pushing material while in reverse. B. Dragging the back of the blade to smooth material. C. Operating with the blade facing the rear. Or D. Clearing debris behind the tracks. The correct answer is B. Dragging the back of the blade to smooth material. Backbelating is used for fine leveling and finishing but should be minimized on harsh ground to avoid wear. Question 15. How should the blade be positioned before removing the final pin for blade removal? A. Raised to the maximum height. B. Resting flat on the ground or supports. C. Angled at 45 degrees. Or D. Floating. The correct answer is B. Resting flat on the ground or supports. The blade must be securely supported on the ground or blocks to prevent it from falling when pins are removed. Question 16. What is the effect of excessive track tension? A. Improved fuel economy. B. Increased wear on pins and bushings. C. Reduced ground pressure. Or D. Faster travel speeds. The correct answer is B. Increased wear on pins and bushings. Tight tracks create unnecessary friction and tension, wearing out the undercarriage components rapidly. Question 17. What should be done before switching off the engine after a period of heavy work? A. Engage the parking brake immediately. B. Let the engine idle for several minutes. C. Rev the engine to clear carbon. Or D. Lower the blade to the ground and turn off. The correct answer is B. Let the engine idle for several minutes. Idling allows the engine and turbocharger to cool down evenly, preventing damage. Question 18. What does blade pitch refer to? A. The side-to-side angle of the blade. B. The vertical angle of the blade face. C. The height of the blade above ground. Or D. The width of the blade. The correct answer is B. The vertical angle of the blade face. Pitch is the forward or backward tilting of the blade top to improve cutting or carrying characteristics. Question 19. Which blade type is best for moving large volumes of loose material over long distances? A. A-blade, angle. B. S-blade, straight. C. U-blade, universal. Or D. Pat blade. The correct answer is C. U-blade, universal. U-blades have large wings that keep material in front of the blade, ideal for long-distance pushing. Question 20. What safety check is mandatory before leaving the cab for a break? A. Turn off the radio. B. Check the track tension. C. Lower all equipment and engage locks. Or D. Wipe down the windows. The correct answer is C. Lower all equipment and engage locks. Lowering the blade and engaging safety locks ensures the machine remains stable and cannot be accidentally operated.